By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to turn $100 into your first real investment today in under 10 minutes. And the third method we're covering, it's the one that actually makes you wealthy. And it has nothing to do with how much money you have. Stick with me until the end. All right, let's get into it. Here's something most people don't know. Before October 2019, investing $100 in the stock market was genuinely bad advice. Every trade at Schwab, Fidelity, or TD Ameritrade costs between $5 and $10 in commissions. Put $100 in, lose 10% before the market even opened. Want a single share of Amazon? That was $2,000. A share of Berkshire Hathaway? Over $300,000. The investing world was built for people who already had money, and it stayed that way on purpose. Then, in one single week in October 2019, Charles Schwab, Fidelity, and TD Ameritrade all eliminated trading commissions completely within days of each other. Not out of kindness, a competitor forced their hand, but the result was the same. The moat got drained. 2 months later, Robinhood launched fractional shares, letting anyone buy a piece of any stock for as little as $1. Fidelity followed in January 2020 with their stocks by the slice program. The game changed 5 years ago. Most people just haven't shown up to play yet. So here's what you do right now. Open Fidelity or Schwab. Both have 0 account minimums and 0 commissions. Setup takes about 8 minutes. Connect your bank, confirm your identity, and search for the ticker VOO. That's the Vanguard S&P 500 ETF. 500 of the biggest companies in America bundle into one investment. One share costs around $520, but you don't need a full share. Type in $100. It converts to roughly 0.19 shares. Press place order, and that's it. You're an investor. Warren Buffett bought his first stock at age 11, 3 shares of Citi Service Preferred for about $115 total. The price dropped immediately to $27. He panicked. He sold when it recovered to $40, happy to take a small profit. It then climbed to $202. He spent the rest of his life talking about that mistake. Not because he lost money, he didn't, but because he let fear make the decision. His advice for the last 40 years, repeated in shareholder letters, public interviews, and a famous $1 million bet he won in 2017, buy a low-cost S&P 500 index fund and leave it alone. The same index you just bought a piece of for $100. Now here's where it gets interesting. Buying that first $100 is the spark. But what keeps the fire going isn't willpower, it's automation. And the data on this is almost hard to believe. A 2016 study from the National Bureau of Economic Research examined 401k enrollment and found that workers who were automatically enrolled saved at a rate 91% higher than those who had to opt in themselves. Not a little higher, almost double. Same people, same income, different default setting. Vanguard's 2023 How America Saves report went further. Employees with automatic contribution escalation, where their investment amount increases just 1% per year automatically, ended up with median balances 50% higher than those without it. They didn't feel the difference month to month, but over decades, the gap was enormous. Behavioral economist Shlomo Benarzi tested this directly. In 1998, at a manufacturing company in the Midwest, he and Nobel Prize-winning economist Richard Thaler ran what they call the Save More Tomorrow program. Simple idea. Employees agree in advance to redirect any future raises automatically to savings. Nobody felt a pay cut. Nobody faced a painful choice. In 40 months, average savings rates climbed from 3.5% to 13.6%, nearly 4 times higher. No extra effort, just a smarter system. Here's what you do after you buy that first $100. Go back into the app and set a recurring monthly transfer, even $25 extra, timed to your payday. Not after rent, groceries, and whatever's left over. Before all of that. The money moves first, then you live on the rest. Ramit Sethi, author of I Will Teach You to Be Rich, puts it simply. Automate your finances and you'll invest more than friends who try to remember manually. He's right. If this is clicking for you, hit subscribe. I put out videos like this every week. And stay right here because what's coming next is the part I've been saving. Okay, this is the one. You've probably heard that starting early matters, but here's exactly how much, because the number is so counterintuitive, it almost doesn't seem real. A 25-year-old who invests $100 a month for just 10 years, contributing $12,000 total, then stops completely, will retire with more money than a 35-year-old who invests $100 a month for 30 years straight, contributing $36,000 total. 3 times more money contributed starting just 10 years later. And the early starter still wins by roughly $140,000. That 10-year delay didn't just cost 10 years of contributions, it cost the compounding on all of it. The delay is geometrically expensive in a way that feels impossible until you see the math. Ronald Reed understood this without ever reading the math. Reed was a gas station attendant and janitor in Brattleboro, Vermont. He drove a used Toyota. He clipped coupons. His neighbors knew him as a quiet, frugal man who spent his free time reading the Wall Street Journal at the local library. When he died in June 2014 at age 92, his will went public. He left $1.2 million to Brattleboro Memorial Hospital and $4.8 million to the Brooks Memorial Library, the same library where he'd sat reading for decades. $8 million total from a janitor. No tricks, no windfalls, just patient, early, boring investing in dividend stocks. Reinvested, never sold, given time. The town was stunned. They shouldn't have been. Here's what the research actually says about why Ronald Reed succeeded where most people don't. Dan Ariely's lab at Duke University found that the single biggest predictor of long-term saving behavior wasn't income level. It wasn't financial knowledge. It was whether the person had made any initial deposit at all, no matter how small. The first act creates an identity shift. You stop being someone who's going to invest someday and start being someone who invests. James Clear, author of Atomic Habits, 15 million copies sold, calls this casting a vote for who you are. Every time you invest, even $5, you're voting for the identity of investor. That first $100 doesn't just buy 0.19 shares of VOO, it buys a new version of you. So there you go. 3 moves. Open the account and buy your first fraction today. Automate it so the system works without you. And understand that the $100 isn't the point. Starting is the point. A 25-year-old investing $100 a month could retire with over $250,000 from contributions totaling less than $50,000. The S&P 500 has returned roughly 10.5% annually since 1957. The math works. It worked for Ronald Reed. It works for everyone patient enough to let time do its job. John Bogle, the man who created the index fund and spent his life fighting for ordinary investors, gave his last public speech 7 months before he died. He said, "This is your money. Don't let Wall Street take it from you." It never had to be complicated. It just had to start. If this helped, share it with someone who needs to hear it and subscribe so you don't miss what's coming